Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, today we have a very important chapter that we are going to explore. That is the social media, and we have to see whether it is a blessing or a curse, because we all know that everything has the positives as well as the negative aspects. So let us see in today's lecture the key points that are there. We are going to start with the problem that the central main character Adil is facing, and how he is deteriorating, and basically he is seeking help. So let's see what is cyberbullying actually. So we may start with that there was a sudden change. Adil, it is said that previously a very bright and cheerful boy, and suddenly he became silent, withdrawn, and he lost interest in school and activities like football. And that actually is causing his mother, Mrs. Imran, very deep worry. And we have been told that there was an incident. And what was the incident? The issue actually began when Adil's embarrassing photos from a party were shared without his consent, and after his classmates got their hands on them, and that is how they started making fun of him. And what happened, if the things had stopped there, may not have any problem, but they shared it on the social media. So on certain platforms, actually they hacked Adil's profile and uploaded the photos, which spread like wildfire, followed by cruel and heartful comments. Well, as the news spread on social media, Adil had to go undergo physical and emotional toll, and he became a shadow of his former self, as it is said in the text, dealing with both online harassment and in-person ridicule, and jeering, and criticism from classmates. Well, it all led to deep depression, and making school the most difficult thing which once actually he loved. Well, with the passage of time, the situation became worse, and well, it worsened so much when an elder group of boys began to blackmail Adil, and they started threatening to share more embarrassing content unless he gave them his lunch. He had to give them the watch and money. So all these problems were faced by the young boy. Well, dear students, as we know that when situation gets so much worse, obviously Adil had to tell somebody, and well, obviously, what he thought, he tried to seek support, and he took some action. And first of all, we see that there was a family intervention, which means the family came in to help him. And basically, Adil's mother, Mrs. Imran, noticed his distress, and sought help from her wise and caring brother, Muzammil, who is Adil's uncle, after Adil kept denying anything was wrong. Because he was afraid that if he is going to tell somebody, obviously the elder boys will also do something much worse than whatever was going on. So then the inclusion of his uncle, so he showed his unwavering support. Muzammil assured Adil of the support of the whole family, which actually encouraged Adil to finally share his heartbreaking story. Well, at this point, Muzammil also advised Adil to not suffer in silence, and informed him about the official authority that could actually help, and that was the FIA, the Federal Investigation Agency. And actually, Muzammil identified it in Pakistan, especially its cyber crime division, as the authority which is actually responsible for investigating online harassment, identity theft, and frauds that are going online. And the very first thing they actually told him was the documentation. Documentation is the key. That is exactly what they told him. And the first crucial step was to document everything, including taking screenshots of harassing messages, comments, and keeping records of dates and times for the FIA report. And after all this was completed, then was the time to involve all the parties. All the parties mean whosoever was involved. And Adil's uncle ensured that Adil's parents and the school administration, they were also informed and involved to ensure Adil's safety and well-being. So as a result of that, the consequences, let's write here the consequences, and finally the recovery phase was there. So the case was reported, the investigations began immediately, and those responsible for the cyberbullying, they faced the consequences. Adil, in this due process, regained his self-esteem. He became stronger and more resilient, and finally his life returned to normal. Right after, what was the outcome as a result of this event? We see that Adil became, he was experienced enough, and this experience led him to commit to spreading awareness about the dangers of cyberbullying and helping others with similar issues. So that gave him the confidence. And what lesson was there for us to learn? Well, actually, the story emphasizes the importance of getting up, getting help, and the power of family and external support, like we have said, friends and the FIA, in overcoming online harassment. So dear students, there is a lesson for us, because this is an issue which pertains to our day-to-day lives these days especially, and we all become the victims. So we should not be fearful or confused with that. It may happen to anyone, and we need to have some courage. We need to take the right steps. We need to involve our family, our friends, our support, and that is how we can come out of this problem. So social media should be used for the betterment, for the positive use, and it should not be taken as a negative thing. Thank you very much, dear students.